This podcast contains humor of a tasteless and possibly offensive nature. Listening to this podcast may condemn your soul to hell, or cause you to laugh so hard that you crap your pants. If that's not to your particular taste, then turn this podcast off and have a nice day. Otherwise, enjoy the Junkiest Podcast on Earth.
Yeah!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talking About Junk, the Junkiest Podcast on Earth. I'm the dork in charge, KC. With me today, Mr. Miles Deep.
Hi.
And the guitar junkie himself, Trent.
What's up?
Yeah, back in the saddle again. Again.
Okay.
And again.
And again.
And again. I guess when it's weekly, you can't really say back in the saddle again.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not weekly. It's like me. Bi-weekly.
It's funny you mentioned bi. I let my kids watch scary movies because I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. But the daughter wanted to watch one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets.
And that's why she sleeps in the front room.
Well, maybe. But anyway, she's like, which one do you want to watch? And thought to myself, I want to watch something gay today, so let's put a number 2. Because it's the gay one.
It's the gay one.
Doesn't mean that I'm gay, but for some reason I'm just like, I want something that's just really ridiculous. So that's the worst of all of them, I guess.
That explains the lotion on the table.
I know, I was waiting for someone to make a comment. You always got to have it handy. No pun intended. Whether it's dry hands or extracurricular activities. It never hurts, and it's advanced therapy, so you can go a little bit harder.
Wait, did we get a sponsor? What's going on here?
No, I didn't mention any names. We could definitely use a sponsor.
Suave. Yeah.
The problem is if I was to get
suave.
Rico Suave.
Ooh la la.
If we were to get sponsors, I don't know if I would want like a legitimate sponsor. Like if Amazon's like, yeah, your podcast is offensive, but we'll still sponsor you. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're fucked up enough to be be a sponsor.
Why not, man?
I'm like, I'll take one from Pornhub. Be like, hey, you want to sponsor us? Porn? No problem.
So today in our Pornhub gift bags, they gave us a bunch of dildos.
So like, today in our Pornhub gift basket, can you guess?
They gave me this really...
a leaf blower.
I got this really sweet-ass wristband.
The Leafs love it.
Casey, those are anal beads. Ugh.
Oh, shit. I thought they were neck massagers.
No wonder it was called Mother of Pearl.
I thought we were fancy, man.
Well, we're not the most popular Pornhub sponsor because they give us just the bare bones shit. Like, Casey, is this a dildo or one of those fucking box car derby racers? You know, those little wooden cars.
You build it yourself.
Plaster casters and shit.
They're both made out of wood.
They give you a bedazzler and some super glue just to you can rib it to your
For your
content.
own pleasure.
Yeah.
You need to sand it out or else you get splinters.
I like to use the diamond colored ones because it seems like the emerald ones just seem to rub me the wrong way. Even though technically I guess green's the horny color. I don't know. I don't know if this was something back in your day, but they would always tell you that the different colors of the M&Ms.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, and if a chick was wearing green, that means she was ready for it. And if she had black chones, that was she was a dirty bitch.
I knew the black, yes.
I don't see why green means good to go. Like
I thought green, you mean he had the luck of the Irish.
Yeah. I mean, there are other colors that would be much more appropriate, like violet or red or pink even.
If she's wearing red panties, get out of there.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. After the meme I saw on the internet, brown might be fine for me. This guy's covered in caramel, and he's like, I'm the Punani Tsunami. I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. He's this dude drenched in fucking in caramel. I'm like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. I'm like, it's my new favorite word now. There should be like, this is talking about junk. I'm the Punani Tsunami.
That is pretty goddamn clever. I like it. I love it.
You better copyright that shit. That'd be worth some money.
TM.
Boom. We're done.
How many times do I have to illustrate to you this? Copyrights for like written shit and ideas. Trademark is for like images and product.
I mean, if you're covered
So
in
it would
caramel,
be C.
But if you're covered in caramel, I mean, that is kind of an image.
True.
Yeah. TM. TM sounds better to say than C.
Or you could go with all R, all rights reserved.
Yeah, but then I'd sound like a fucking pirate every time.
R. The Punani tsunami. R.
Ooh.
Hey, I guess that works though, right?
R. I took me vessel into the tsunami and came out with all that punani and loot and booty.
Have you met me partner in crime, Redbeard?
No, but what about Brown Stash?
Brown Stash.
R. I got me parrot on my
He's
shoulder.
from south of the border, if you know what I mean.
You got the parrot and he says all sorts of fucked up shit. Fuck me in the ass. Fuck me in the ass. Harder. My parrot sucks. I should have just went with like a Gilbert
I was about
Gottfried.
to say that. I think he coined in on voice for parrots.
Yeah. I bet they were casting that movie and they're like, well, we managed to get Robin Williams. What do you want to do with this parrot guy? And they're like, I got it. Gilbert Gottfried.
They're like, well, we got somebody pretty fucking funny to play the genie. Let's get somebody extremely fucking annoying to play a bird.
Surprised they didn't like go, hey, Sylvester Stallone, what are you doing this summer?
Jafar, what do you got to do with that street rat?
Just a fire. I was another crooked.
And instead of Jafar fighting, all of a sudden, fucking, what's the parrot's fucking name? Iago. He pulls out a fucking minigun or a bow and arrow and just starts offloading it.
Jafar! I did it, Jafar. I did it for you.
I was looking around and all my friends were in fucking pieces. Like, oh my God. Everybody remember that part of Rambo or First Blood?
No, I haven't seen Rambo for fucking forever.
When he
Fuck. Vape?
No, man. I'm breathing. Yeah, I vape.
So, let's shit, dude. Fuck it.
I vape too with Vicks.
Did we get another sponsor, guys?
I've got an R2D2 humidifier. Does that work?
Yeah.
Every time you turn it on, it's like beep, boop, boop, boop.
That's dope as fuck.
Sounds like a
No, I don't have
advanced
one.
dildo.
Yeah. You can also, and it doubles as a fucking rice
Oh,
maker.
dude, a fucking
Select your speed master.
dude.
You're my only hope.
And every time it runs out of water, it does that little little fucking screech it does.
Yeah.
Much better. Or you could do like a dragon, like one of those dragons, and the vapor coming out is the fucking mouth. Or if you really want to get really sick, have some guy bend over and it's coming out his ass.
Yo, have you seen that shit on Facebook where Kat Von D? I don't know if she started it, but she's doing interactive lower back tattoos.
Describe interactive.
Okay, so like an example is on a woman, like lower back, she'll do Santa Claus without the beard. So
I beat you to it. I already know what you're gonna say.
It took me a second and wait a minute, he's missing a white.
yeah, and then one of them was like, oh fuck, what was it? Basically this woman, her dad died. This fucking bullshit. Her dad died of diabetes, so her interactive tattoo is that one fucking what's his name? That diabetes.
Oh
dude,
yeah.
without his fucking mustache.
Oh, Wilford Brimley.
Thank you.
Beat
Whoa,
my
whoa, whoa!
wife.
No, not diabetes. Diabetes. I have diabetes.
But
And he beats his wife.
But she fucking tattooed him without his mustache. So then the guy has a splooge and make the fucking mustache.
Fucking pearl mustache. Nice.
Like, way to honor your dad. Like, are you proud of me, Dad?
Right.
But yeah, like, I guess this is like starting.
So could you imagine fucking her and you come on her back and she starts crying and you're like, why are you crying? I just remember my dad.
Yeah, it like.
Can you throw some lube and fuck me in the ass now? That'll make me feel better. Like, wow, man, that's some.
I got some Sprite.
It's like, yeah, who's a dirty girl? It's like, apparently you are. You got fucking Santa on you. You're on the naughty
Today's going to be a white Christmas.
Shit, why don't you just like do an outline of Frosty the Snowman and be like,
I'm sure
paint,
that's one of them.
paint by numbers.
I'm sure that's one of them, you know? But yeah, I saw that shit on fucking Facebook today. It's fucking outrageous.
Oh no, George Washington is bald.
Kind of. He got the wig.
Got to put the wig on.
Better way, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of like what's the most ludicrous idea.
Just be like, why is there a Mexican on your back? His name is Sanchez. Get the hint.
Ah.
An
outline of a fucking KKK member.
You use your dick. You use your dick as the pin.
Yeah, you're an artist.
When you stroke it.
It's like an inverse of that fucking Woolly Bully guy or whatever, that magnetic game where you have to move the hair around with the magnet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Porno Pictionary. you gotta fucking jizz on her back and draw a picture and we have to guess it.
There's only two colors you get is brown and white, though.
Sometimes you can get red if you're lucky.
Ooh.
Hey, sometimes limitation brings out
green
creativity.
if they eat a lot of blue, drink a lot of Powerade.
Like Powerade. Yeah, I was just about to say Powerade. Yeah, that's good.
Just eat a whole bunch of different colored icings and just that'll dye your poop. I mean, there was that crap you could eat to make your poop come out gold.
Yeah, I think Miley Cyrus did that for a while. Glitter fucking poop pills.
Like fucking gold poop. Why wasn't that shit in Goldfinger?
I think it was Miley Cyrus when she was trying to be black.
I thought it'd be Kesha who'd do the poop. Glitter poop.
Yeah, that would make sense, but I think she Martha Stewart's it and puts glitter in her fucking chunch.
Yeah. Shove it right up in there.
Yeah. Then again, she refers to her chunch as a Pontiac, as her own Pontiac.
Because she can fit 5 black guys in there.
Yeah.
More like a canoe.
Ooh.
Fucking. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know either. I thought you were gonna make like a Sony joke from when she got raped or some shit.
No, I don't know. I was going with canoe and wood, but it doesn't work because the guy's got the wood, so whatever.
Well, nowadays and age, women can also have the wood.
True.
Oh, yeah.
Detachable penis.
Yeah. Just a strap on, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then again, it's silicone, but yeah.
But you know, it's cool. Just, if you want to celebrate New Year's Eve, if you want to go with that logic, just pack it full of confetti and fucking pound her hard, and hopefully she queefs at midnight.
Just push on her stomach.
Or if she's a squirter, just like rub real hard.
And then you got glitter glue everywhere and shit.
Yeah, Nesto fucking eats the jizz off the wall, and then he's got fucking glitter tongue.
And then he's gonna have glitter shit.
And it's like, I don't know, that's a whole lot of mess I don't want to have to clean up.
I know, because glitter gets everywhere.
It does.
Glitter is horrible.
Yeah, is
When
it?
you walk, you'll see it. Just look on the ground right when you walk out.
Somebody's like, you know what? I'm going to create this substance that is annoying as fuck and gets everywhere. And then I'll buy stock in a fucking Imbissel or some other vacuum company and I'll make twice as much money. Yeah.
You mean Rip Taylor?
No, Rip Taylor does confetti. There's a difference.
Yeah.
It's the poor man's glitter.
It's like a step below. So.
And the funny thing is that asshole, he's missing a prime opportunity because he's bald and he wears a wig. He should fucking put some confetti underneath his wig so when he fucking pulls that shit off, whoo, extra confetti.
Or glitter.
No. But then you can just imagine when it's all hot and sweaty and the glitter just starts rolling down. It's like if David Bowie and Alice Cooper fucking had a baby and shit.
Fucking, my glitter's ready and I gotta go touch up. I don't know. I think there should be an age limit on glitter. I think if you get too old, it just doesn't work.
Fuck you. I'll fucking use that if I want to. I don't care. People call me fairy. It just means I can fly.
Okay.
Doesn't quite work that way, but whatever. Do enough shrooms or whatever, and then you probably could fly.
No, I'm good on those.
All it takes is one bad trip.
Yeah. Then you skid your hand.
God damn it.
Oh, you mean as in psychedelic trip? Oh, No.
It's like, what do you think of mushrooms? Well, I mean, it was good until it was bad.
Oh shit, that's like pretty accurate.
Because I could see that being me. I could see like having like 5 good trips, and then I have that bad one, and I'm like, fuck this shit. My mind would be scarred worse than it already is.
It'd be like people on salvia. They start laughing first, and then they start screaming. Oh, huh. What was that? I heard somebody that took it, and they started crying. They went to a museum, and they saw, one of those fruit bowl paintings.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, and they started crying. They're like, this is hell, guys.
Oh my god.
This is fucking hell right here.
They mix the berries with the banana.
Shit, I'd be like,
Like, Jesus.
they'd walk into like the fucking dinosaur area. It'd be like, oh my god, the monsters are coming to get me.
No shit.
And they're really hungry
Or
because
they'd
they all
be
have their
like,
skin and bones.
damn, these guys are all fucking horny. They all want a bone.
Yeah.
Or they start crying because, oh my god, the dinosaurs are dead. Oh,
Did
it's
you,
so
did you
sad.
hear that he works at the museum now, Matthew McConaughey? Because, he keeps getting older and everything else stays the same age.
That's a good one.
I need a trademark of that because I just made it up.
Yeah.
Goes up to the Tyrannosaurus statue, be like, do you have any weed? It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
All right.
Now here's the Aerosmith exhibit.
Did you ever? I was watching a documentary about the guy who directed Dazed and Confused, and he had Matthew McConaughey on it. And I might fucking screw this up, but there was an actual like legitimate reason behind the all right.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Where he was like, when he was envisioning the character Wooderson, he's like, well, all this dude really cares about is his car, getting high, hanging out with his friends, and chicks. So he's in his car, he's baked, and he's with his buddies. All right. I got to go get the 4th thing. I was like, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Just a one-off line. It was actually something that had some thought to it.
And that was like a big fucking thing. It's kind of neat.
He still fucking does it to this day. And every time he does it, everybody fucking pops.
Well, yeah, it's just like when fucking Larry the Cable Guy does Get Her Done.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his shtick.
Getting his Oscar, he fucking drops it. Like, all right.
Yeah,
Well, if he drops his Oscar, it'd be all right. Oh, shit.
It's all right. My name wasn't on it to begin with.
It was for some guy named Leo. I don't think he deserved it.
I heard a story that
Gilbert.
no, it'd be like, he killed it, Gilbert. Yeah. No. This is a different character. You're doing it for the one where you didn't speak a goddamn word and you slept inside of a fucking emptied out horse.
It was so magical.
Go figure.
He's
like,
got
no.
coconuts.
I mean, that was a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like,
I know Monty Python is amazing, right?
Tis maybe a
nice.
flesh wound.
Oh, dude, I on my notification tone, I have the one where the prince shoots out the arrow and it hits the servant. He's like, message for you, sir. That's my fucking text message.
That's fucking great.
I'm like, it's funny and it's kind of medieval, so it fits in with all my other dorky shit. So I'm like, yeah. And it's from one of the greatest comedies ever made.
Right.
I had a friend who was obsessed with that movie and just repeated it ad nauseum. I can't say ad nauseum because if you really love it, you can't quote it enough.
Right.
I'm surprised my D&D games don't devolve into just everybody making fucking Monty Python references. Freddy's like, and we must worship this gourd. And I'm like, dude, wrong movie.
Which one's that one from?
That's from Life of Brian.
Oh, see, I haven't seen. That's the only one I haven't seen.
You know what? I've seen like this bits, actually just shit from like documentaries. I've never actually seen the movie.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've seen Meaning of Life, and I've even seen actual episodes of the Monty Python, but I haven't seen.
I haven't seen them all. They do have a movie where it was a remake of the sketches called "And Now for Something Completely Different." I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Basically, it was a best of thing, but it was just shot with like nice fucking cameras and shit like that.
That's probably what I saw. That's probably exactly what I saw. That sounds right.
Fucking like a couple years ago, my mom got on this real bad eBay kick, and like everything for Christmas she got on eBay, and one of the things that she got my dad was like fucking like 1,000 Monty Python, like I guess cards.
Oh shit!
And like my dad was like, "Oh, this is super cool," and he started telling us.
Wouldn't it be funny if you'd be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with these?
He was like, "These are super cool. Like I don't know what I'm doing, but these are cool." And he started telling everybody, and everyone was offering him like buku fucking money for him, like just for like 4 whatever cards. They were like $100 a pop, and I think my mom got the 1,000 for like $50.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
The thing I'd love to get my hands on Monty Python wise would be their albums. Because they've got some dirty ass songs, but I also like one of my earliest like real comedy experiences was listening to fucking Cheech and Chong vinyls.
Yeah,
Those fucking little 45s. I think there was one with like Sister Mary Elephant and some other shit. It's been a while since I listened to him. I'm like, oh man, I miss that fucking comedy audio. I mean, I listen to podcasts, but it's a whole different beast.
It's a totally different animal. Yeah.
No, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You've never sat down and listened to like a comedy record?
Oh yeah, I mean, not I've heard like comedy tapes and shit like that, but I've never listened to Cheech and Chong.
No, it's there's when it comes.
You've never listened to Cheech and Chong?
No, I mean I've seen a few of their movies, but I haven't listened to their shit.
Oh my god,
dude, you're missing out. It's a whole other different ball game there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's different because when you think about comedy recordings, like I said, there's podcasts, which is just, usually a lot of it's conversational. Then you have your like stand-up tapes, which is just some guy recording stand-up. Mm-hmm. But comedy albums, it's like a mix between like sketch comedy. Well, actually, it's pretty much just audio recorded sketch comedy. Mm-hmm. So it's really cool.
Kind of a little bit like Adam Sandler shit. You ever listen to his?
Yeah, somewhat, yeah. He's on the right.
Why don't you just go play with your cock and balls? you guys remember that one?
Yes. Totally forgot about that.
Balls. Sally, why don't you just go touch your brother's cock and balls? Go do it for him. No, Mom.
I mean, that's something we should fucking work on. Fucking comedy audio.
Cock and balls?
Oh, not cock and balls. Fuck that shit.
I work on that all the time. My own, anyways.
Well, I mean, we've got the lotion, so we're halfway there.
Not brought to you by Suave.
Rico Suave's Advanced Therapy Lotion. Why I have a German accent on that.
It's pronounced therapy? I thought it was the rappy.
The rappy. What is this advancey? Oh, the E is silent.
It's Avance.
Yes, you can church it up.
Yeah.
Had a teacher who's all like, don't say it's Target and JCPenney's, it's Target and Jacques Penney's.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like you can't even do, is it like Walmart? Like you go into some sleazy German, like fucking, I don't know, swap meet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Walmart. We have Mein Führer's boots.
I'm still pissed that they haven't
and
that they haven't come out with Sam's Choice condoms yet. I'd be like, oh,
works half the time. That's why you get them half off.
well, they suck because no, they don't work at all because they want to keep getting people popping out babies so they can get that money.
Shit.
Get that lower income, fucking.
Get all that welfare money.
Here's over the counter pregnancy pills for you women. Are these fucking Tic Tacs? Just take them.
We got Plan W pills. It's basically just rice flour, but maybe the placebo effect will kick in. Mind over matter.
We have the implants too. Those look like breast implants. Yeah, well, all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got my diaphragm from Walmart.
You'll see a fucking woman with a fucking tit on her arm.
Oh, like Carrot Top on his shoulders?
Yeah.
That's one dude. I'm like, you see him and he's jacked, and you're like,
he's jacked, and his face is fucked. Like I was like,
you could say his face is jacked.
It's fucked.
Up.
I mean, he like.
Carrot Top, radish face.
Oh, it's fucking accurate.
It's like he was laying down on his back and the sun melted his face backwards.
Yeah, but he's making money.
Yeah. Living it up at the fucking
dude.
Luxor.
Fucking.
There should be another prop comic, unless he fucking copyrighted it.
There was. It was called Gallagher.
And then Gallagher.
That's right.
Did his shit.
Whatever happened to him?
He got old.
He got old and he had to all his shit got repossessed or
Well,
you remember that a couple years ago?
I recall something to that. I know the biggest controversy was he sent out
walked in.
He sent out his
the watermelon.
No, he sent out his brother as Gallagher 2. So he'd be working. The real Gallagher would be working the East Coast, and his brother would be working the West Coast, and his brother would do the same material that the real Gallagher did. Eventually, I think he got so big that his brother's like, no, you can't do that shit no more.
It's like, here's the cover band that's better than the band.
But I think I did hear something about his shit getting repossessed. I mean, I can imagine
his
him.
Estate got something.
Yeah, fucking crying because the Sledge-O-Matic got repossessed.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You mean the sledgehammer?
No, dude, it was just basically like wood, a big old chunk of wood with a fucking
tree
handle
stump.
in it.
Yeah, it was a tree stump.
Nice.
You never saw Gallagher?
I've seen pieces of it. Like I remember the baby that needed to be exercised.
Oh shit, man! There's like 5 of his comedy specials on Vudu.
I remember Black Gallagher,
Right now.
bitch.
You mean Gallagher because you don't use the ER with the
that's a
black
game.
people. Now,
That's
I was trying to be clever, but it didn't work. I preferred asteroids.
It's Black Gallagher. There you go.
You went there. Asteroids is better because if you got bored, you could just fucking spin in circles.
Yeah.
And just fucking tap on that shoot button.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, dude, I miss arcades. I don't know how much of my youth I wasted playing arcade games.
The one at the pizza shop down there is okay.
Do they have beat 'em ups?
Yeah, I think they have one.
Because that was my favorite game to play. Because all you needed was a roll of quarters. As long as you had the money, you could beat that fucking game.
The only thing I ever played was Gauntlet and the pit. I was big on the pinball machines, and then once I got older, because I thought when I was younger, I thought you had to be a certain age to play pool.
Mm-hmm.
No, you need to play pool wherever the fuck you want. But I think I got
Oh, you're talking about the pool hall.
Yeah,
Dude.
that was fucking.
I miss
shit.
that place. Even though this arcade's okay, I do miss that place.
Dude, I remember one of my earliest arcades I went to was in the back of this sweet shop where they had ice cream and stuff, and they also sold Pogs. That's how long ago it was.
Wow.
Those
Fucking
are the little disc thingies, right?
oh, dude, it was insane. But anyways, I would go back there and get my ass kicked playing Mortal Kombat 2. Because there was always this one dude who was so good, and he was in the 1-player spot, and a line of motherfuckers in the 2nd-player spot.
They have Mortal Kombat 3 at the bowling alley.
Oh shit! Well, I'm in trouble. That and Street Fighter 2, old school Street Fighter 2.
Just don't do the claw machine. It's a ripoff.
Yeah.
Do they still have that Simpsons game at the pool hall? Do you
Pool
remember
hall is
that?
closed down.
Or I'm sorry, the bowling alley.
No, I know they have. For some reason, the broken fucking shooting hunting game, the big hunt.
Yeah, that never worked.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. They got Mortal Kombat. They got that Carnival game. Actually, no, I think they just barely got rid of that. They got a claw game, and then they got another game that I can't. Oh, the undercover game where you're cop, blue and red pistols. Yeah.
And they also have bowling too, just in case you're bored with the
but
digital
I
entertainment.
swear, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, and the best one, the vending machine.
Who the fuck goes to the bowling alley to bowl?
Or if you want a little bit more adult recreation, there's a lounge.
Yeah, right.
shit, that's what people go there.
You
for,
can do
honestly.
12-ounce curls. I wanted to be in a bowling league. That was kind of one of those weird bucket list type of things. But every time I spend time at a bowling alley and I see people who are good, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, these guys are hardcore.
Yeah, when I was younger, when I was 10 or whatever, I was in a bowling league, for the kids and shit. Our team was called the Weirdos. We were all of us were the last kids that ever got picked in any type of sports, all in one team, and none of us gave a
Like the
shit.
white kids on the basketball team.
Pretty much. We were like the fucking bench warmers.
I'm like, even at the bowling alley, they get picked last. Oh, we'll take that guy. I don't know. That guy's kind of scary. And that gay guy, I don't know if he can throw a ball real well. Even though he's
let's
gay.
get the guy without arms.
Yeah.
There's the kingpin, the guy with the hook, Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson.
But
But yeah.
we were never good. We always were having fun and fucking around and whatever.
Put the fucking bumpers up.
Yeah. And then fucking we would get like an award for just like best teammanship. It's like the participation award because all of us just didn't give a fuck.
The most fashionable in bowling shoes.
Yeah, you know.
They have fucking spinners on them.
Able to get the ball at least down the alley.
And for the worst game goes to for never showing up.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking, you know, but yeah, shit's fun. I love going to the bowling alley. Makes me feel young.
I used to be like,
Does
yeah,
it?
going to the carnival makes me feel young. Then I start watching all the rides, and I'm like, no, I feel old.
No, fucking the second I feel old is when I have to start paying for stupid shit. That's when I'm like, man, fuck the carnival.
Like
Carnival.
bowling.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Just go put a whole bunch of beer bottles, which you can find probably anywhere around here. Just put them in your backyard and start rolling fucking those rubber dodgeballs. There you go, bam, bowling.
Or a watermelon so it doesn't bounce so much when you throw it.
Yeah, but if you go and you throw it too hard, you might crack the watermelon and your game's fucked.
It's kind of like when you swaddle a baby and throw it and, like, you know, toss it. It doesn't work that way.
What? You're not supposed to do that?
Oops.
I remember when my old lady was pregnant with my first daughter, and we were in the infants area looking at like cribs and swingers and shit, and there just happened to be a toy baby there. She's like, "Can you show me how to put a baby in the swing?" I'm like, "Sure." I grab it by its fucking head, without even really thinking. She's like, "That's not how you do that." I'm like, "It's a fucking plastic doll. Doesn't, you know, it's not rocket science." But she like really legitimately wanted to see, you know, how you pick up the baby.
Should have grabbed it by its foot and just like ew.
It already smells like piss. Ew.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just carry it halfway down the aisle and then fucking drop kick it.
Can you show
Is
me
it
how
good?
to
Is
put,
it good? No.
Can you show me how to put diaper cream on it? Yeah, sure. And just dunk it in a barrel of diaper cream and just be that's good.
Yeah.
How do you wash the baby? Let me go down to the garden center and get a hose.
You have to wash these things? Like, can't they do it themselves?
Do
I
we
thought-
need a pressure washer for those hard to reach areas?
I thought they just licked themselves. Why do we need diapers? We'll just litter train the damn fucking kid. It's like it doesn't work when they're in school. By that point, you potty train them. It's
Stick its nose in it outside for the last time.
And then all of a sudden, you're getting invited to the Steve Wilco show.
it won't stop crying. Can we buy one of those shock collars?
Casey, you are the father. Oh. All right.
Well, I kind of knew that. Tell me something I don't know. I thought we were here for like, you know. Well, to tell you the truth, I just came out, you know, for a free trip to Hollywood.
You know.
I really wanted to see, you know, Bob Hope's star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Being on the Steve Wilco show, it's all right. I wanted to be on Jerry Springer, but that was booked.
Yeah.
And I didn't have fake tits, so.
And Jerry Springer's canceled.
It is?
Isn't it?
No.
Hasn't it been canceled for a long time?
Mm-mm.
Jesus Christ, it's like cockroaches. That'll survive the nuclear
Yeah, like,
Holocaust.
I follow Jerry Springer. I guess Jerry Springer has a Snapchat, and every now and then it's like it'll show him like setting up the pool, and it'll like zoom up on the stripper's ass. You know,
Shit,
You
dude, he
shitting me.
should have his own.
Swear to fucking
He should have his
God.
own app where fucking chicks can like get digital Jerry beads.
Yeah.
Shit, that might just be my new notification tone. Jerry.
God, I used to watch that shit religiously when I was in high school, man. I would wake up and fucking watch fucking Maury and Steve Wilkos, Jerry Springer, and all that shit. And then I would beat my girlfriend.
Shit, at one point my life revolved around the Jerry Springer show and the Man Show.
That is our dream, don't you see?
We are practicing.
Juggies on trampolines.
Get over here, Linda. Where's my paps? My Rolling Rock.
Some of that moonshine.
Today on our show, we have men who were too much in love with farm animals. Hi, everybody. This is Bessie. She's my prize-winning cow. She no longer drops cow patties because I fucked her too damn much, so it just like comes out like spaghetti string. I can always tell.
Like spaghetti string.
I don't know. I was just going for the joke.
Comes out like a waffle. Flat.
Then you can still stay with the cow pies. Come on, dude. Just fucking roll with it. Roll with the insanity.
Why can't you just be original and fuck a pig, you know?
Yeah.
She's like... It's just fucking plowed.
every time he goes to fuck the pig, he turns on the dueling banjos. So now that the pig's traumatized, gets all triggered.
Well, yeah,
No banjos. No banjos.
Well, no, you want it to freak out because then it'll pucker its ass. Its ass gets a little tighter.
Oh shit, dude, that's some logic.
Wait. How'd you know?
I had an ex-girlfriend.
He goes down there and he's like, instead of spitting, he just sticks his hand down in the fucking mud and just rubs it on. And
Right before you stick it in and be like, your sister look better from behind.
Here's your smoky eye, bitch.
comes time to slaughter it, he gets one last good. He's like, all right, fucks it. And then when as he comes, he fucking pops it in the back of the head.
Like, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
And they start eating the fucking rump roast, and some guy's like, man, it's kind of got a little bit of tang to it. What is that? Oh, it's my semen.
That's my semen.
I ate lots of pineapple, so it's got that little fruity flavor.
You know. And that is how I make ham, too. Is I put pineapples in it. Kind of fucking weird you caught on to that shit, dude.
It's not the first time I've seen fucking pineapples used on ham. You know, I have been around a while. Hell, I've heard people use Dr. Pepper.
That's gross.
Yeah, it is.
It's gross.
Again, I think
it's gross until it's delicious.
It's gross until you're drunk.
Right? I could totally fucking see that too. You're just like, somebody brings something fucking disgusting back, and you're like, that's fucking nasty. I would never touch that. And like, about 6-7 fucking beers in, you're like, all right, I can see it now. It's pretty tasty.
I don't know. I think
What's this called? Tilapia? It's good as fuck right now.
I'm so awesome, dude. I love you cooking. It's so.
What kind of pie is it?
Meat pie? You know, Mr. Dahmer, I don't give a shit what they say about you. Can I call you Jeffrey? You make some good ass food.
What's up? What's up with your boyfriend over there? He looks all crazy. Well, you shot acid into his head, like the drug. Oh no, acid. Why? You want zombies? Oh, okay, cool. We can put on Night of the Living Dead if you want zombies. Well, dude, why are you bringing out the hacksaw?
I thought we were listening to the Cranberries. What are we doing? What are we doing?
That it was gonna be Michael Jackson Thriller.
I heard there's like Jeffrey Dahmer comics out there. There's that morbid side of me that's like, I kind of want to read one.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I want to read it.
Like comics, like comic book.
Yeah, something that's they tell it.
I thought you meant like somebody who acts like Jeffrey Dahmer.
No,
and
it's
tries
like
to
he
do
just-
stand-up.
like the Adventures of Jeffrey Dahmer, you know, like issue 1.
Shit, you could start like a fucking serial killer squad. Fucking all the greats from history fighting crime together in their own warped way. So you got Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy and
Gacy,
and fucking
Manson,
Berkowitz, the son of Sam Killer.
And the Manson would be like the X-Men because there was a big old family of them, right? Yeah, so he'd be like the X-Men.
He's got his minions.
Yeah,
He's fucking Magneto and shit.
Ted Bundy would probably be. Shit, who would he be?
He just fucking wear casts on both arms and fucking club fuckers because he would trap women by making them think that he was injured and they would help him with. They fucking did it in Silence of the Lambs. I mean, that's what inspired that.
That's right.
Buffalo Bill fucking coerces the chick into the back of the car to help him move a couch, and he fucking beats the shit out of her and kidnaps her.
A lot of smart people, man.
I don't know if I want Son of Sam because he was just like, he heard voices and just kind of shot people. Not quite hardcore in the serial killer scout.
And later he finds out that he just left his record player on of his old comedy records.
His headphones were still in. Oh shit!
Yeah, fuck.
You get fucking David Chapman, and he all he does is he doesn't do anything until he sees somebody that looks like fucking John Lennon. I know it was a dig, but I had to go there.
What about the more bigger serial killers like the genocide people like Hitler and
The fucking
Stalin and Mao.
Stalin, yeah.
Genghis Khan.
That's the other guy I was thinking. I was like, dude, who the fuck is that? He owns like 1% of the whole world. Did you know that his DNA's in like 1% of the whole world?
That's
Which people would be like, that's not that big of a. I was like, 1% out of like trillions and trillions of people is a fuck ton of people.
Okay, dude, we're not even at 7 billion. I don't think we ever hit that much at any point in history.
Trillions?
So,
Pretty sure we're at trillions. Isn't there like billions just in China?
Dude,
India?
the plague killed less people. I don't know where that argument was going. So please disregard that. That was.
I think he wants us to change the subject.
So North Korea.
No, I mean, I don't know if it was trillions over his lifetime, but fucking he killed a shit ton of people. Yeah, no doubt about that.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever hear that joke about Kim Jong-un?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know why he took over? Because the other one was ill.
Maybe they're just pissed off because they don't have
TM.
such a massive esports situation going like South Korea. They look down and be like, "Oh, they play too much StarCraft. We need to find our own game."
Oh yeah, South Korea is also known for like their fucking Japanese pop too.
Oh, dude, I know.
They take big ass speakers and play that pop into North Korea to kind of like show them like
everybody who's on the board is like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this is what we have and you fuckers don't.
And then North Korea just fights back with fucking propaganda and shit.
Yeah.
His pictures just on the speakers and shit of Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, but it's not much different than back to the Berlin Wall. I mean, West Berlin, they get fucking all of American TV, Knight Rider and shit, and East Berlin sitting there trying to fucking black box that shit, hijacking the satellite feeds and whatnot. Oh,
I've need my David Hasselhoff, yeah.
Have you listened to the Scorpions? They are great, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You should check out this Madonna. She's fine, Fräulein, like a virgin.
I got some Adidas.
But I don't think it's the first time.
They have 99 red balloons. You do know that it is in German. There's a German version. Nah, it does not matter. We want the American version.
I don't speak German, you racist bastard.
But apparently, did you ever hear like the weird story about how the whole fucking thing went down?
About what?
From what I understand, the Berlin Wall, like how it all broke down, they were like having some sort of meeting or whatever, and the big head honcho was reading something, and he I don't know if he was baked or just fucking stupid, and then he was like, I guess it says the you can go through the border now? Like he read it wrong or something, and people just started fucking tearing through. And they got to the point where they're like, well, fuck it, man, just fucking tear it down.
Oh, so it didn't say that.
That's how I understand it. I could be wrong. I'm not a fucking historian, but it just seemed like it was one of those like weird mishap kind of things that led to one of the big world changing events.
It was all David Hasselhoff's fucking jacket. That's what tore the fuck.
And Trump's like, that's never gonna happen here. Once it's up, it's up.
It's funny you bring up David
like
Hasselhoff.
A bad Viagra pill.
He was there when they were tearing it down, fucking singing. Oh, okay, so you know that.
I've been looking for
some freedom.
Yeah. That is why David Hasselhoff is like the Scorpions and like Hitler. They are great.
That's fair, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna show up when they build the wall on Mexico and then they tear that down? Fucking Ricky Martin, living la vida loca.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yes.
Or fucking Enrique Iglesias, you can take my breath away.
But in the stage, he's like, you can take this wall away.
And you know George Lopez is gonna be there. 100%. You're gonna hear.
They start tearing down the wall, and Americans are like, "We want to join in." So we go to Home Depot and get some day laborers to go over there and tear your wall down.
Hey, your primos are coming in. No shit. Yeah, no shit. Get in. SA.
You know, it was funny. I was working a job where I had to travel all over the state to do inventory. And one of the guys was like, yeah, I used to live in this town. I was like, there used to be a Circle K up here where all the fucking wetbacks would fucking hang out for jobs and shit. I was like, no shit. And he's like, yeah. This Circle K. Holy shit, they are. And there's a fucking big ass group of fucking Mexicans just.
Oh, fucking, oh shit. In like Phoenix, like downtown Phoenix,
Yeah.
right? Yes.
A fucking group of them, dude. Just
Yes.
waiting for jobs and shit right there.
Fucking.
I was like, huh, I didn't know that used to be a Home Depot. I was like, holy shit.
I could just see like immigration loosening up, and you still got people crossing the border illegally, jumping over, and you got like the border patrol being like, "Dudes, you can just fucking go through the main entrance," and they're like, "It's all we know, man.
Sorry, it's epic.
We got to keep the tradition. My grandmother went across. My mother went across. I'm going across."
I mean, even Jesus Cristo was on a cross.
And I mean, there's no. Even though the climate's changed and there's no Rio Grande, every time we cross the border, we just dump some water on our back. We got to keep tradition going, man. Dude, my Hispanic sucks.
Orale, you don't have to put water on your back if it's fucking hot and shit, eh? You just be sweating. That's why they call us fucking wetbacks and shit, eh?
Yeah.
Call them because they travel through the Gulf.
Yeah, the Gulf because of
Because if they don't travel through the Gulf, they go underneath the fences and call them scratchbacks.
Scratchbacks. And if they keep going a little bit further, they'll be called frostbacks in Canada, eh?
That should be like, I'm surprised Canada's not like, to all of our Hispanic brethren, if you come up and you make it all the way to Canada, you're home free.
Free medical, man. Marijuana is legal up here.
Yeah, Canada's going to be full of black people. Watch.
It actually already kind of is.
Is
It's like
it
half
really?
and half right now.
Really? See, I don't...
Shit, people have been flooding to Canada for like ever. Like, it doesn't matter about the free weed or.
I mean, shit, you remember the Underground Railroad?
Oh.
That's what started it.
I mean, people just want to get away from fucking craziness. Hang out with the Canadians.
Oh, yeah. Did you know Canada has more lakes than the rest of the world together?
Does it really?
Fun fact.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I never knew that.
The more you know. There's a star floating over my head.
Knowing's half the battle.
Well, since we're talking about Alaska, it should be like a Kodiak.
It's just Sarah.
That sounded like a fucking moon or a moose flying
Moose, better yet, moose.
over.
Oh, yeah. Don't you know?
Mommy, why does Rudolph have big antlers? Because it's a fucking moose. You mean like Bullwinkle? No, this one's less cool.
Did you know that at one point Tommy Lee had a girlfriend and everyone in the band referred to her as fucking Bullwinkle?
Oh, shit.
She's skinny as fuck.
She was just gnarly and nasty, and the only reason why Tommy...
Had a big nose and horns?
Yeah, pretty fucking much. The only reason why Tommy stayed with her is because she would let him drive her like Camaro, and that she would squirt across the room. And now Tommy Lee's dating like this 23-year-old chick, and she's like always like have her tits out, and she like she was like on Vine, like she wasn't anybody, and then you remember that app Vine?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she fucking...
I remembered it for like 6 seconds.
Oh, that's how long the vine.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck,
Hey,
dude?
I just woke up from a nap.
It's bad when I'm fucking dropping the bombs, or dropping... Well, I can't say dropping the bomb
You
because
know what naps stand for, man? Not always present.
It's pretty good. So Mexicans, all right.
It's funny you're speaking fucking Tommy Lee. Don't you have a Motley Crue shirt on?
Yes, I actually do. Yeah. Oh my god.
I got an Angry Birds shirt.
I got it.
I love it when you release them and they go.
I got Boba Fett. The only badass who doesn't do a badass thing in any of the movies. His only thing is he got eaten.
No, he crawled out.
Well, true. Well, you didn't see that in the movie.
Yeah.
I really would like a fucking bounty hunter series, or a movie to cover on like Bosk and IG-88, and of course Boba Fett.
They do have a bounty hunter series. It's called Dog.
Yeah, I could just see fucking Boba Fett being like,
Who's the dog?
he's no good to me dead, brother.
Hey, brother, you need a smoke, brother. Brother, here's a death stick, brother.
I love it. He's like, fucking he catches a guy, I'm going to kick your ass, motherfucker. And then 5 minutes later, sorry, man, it was kind of intense, brother.
Brother, I didn't mean to spray you with that bell mace, brother. No, wait, it would be brother, I didn't mean to spray you with that tauntaun base, brother, but I had to get you.
And he's driving around Slave One with this fucking annoying bitch. You know we got to catch this guy because this bounty's due today. We'll get her. I promise. We'll get her, brother.
I promise. And it's a Aurora Singh.
We're going to catch this guy.
Her tits are on the steering wheel and shit. Just like... It always sounds muffled because her tits are muffling the microphone.
She sounds like fucking Kenny.
And Bosk is hanging out in the back, being back up. He's like, okay, go get him, young blood. What, you don't like me calling you young? You're still young blood. You're younger than me. Go get him, young blood. You got that lizard snout. Go fucking get him.
He likes to be called cold blood, okay?
Yeah.
Because he's cold-blooded.
I know. It's like you see those guys on the Empire. You got fucking, what is it, IG-88, Dengar, Bosk, Forlom.
Raggedy Ann.
Get out of my bounty hunter meeting. No, Zuckus. That was the little bug-looking one.
Yeah.
And it's that one moment you were like, who the fuck are these guys? And of course, there's Boba Fett just...
Like a badass. And then the one fucking person that I 100% wanted to hear more about was Aurora Singh. Do you remember Aurora Singh?
She was, had a little bit in... She was in the Phantom Menace. She was watching the pod race, this little white bitch. That was it.
All you saw from her. But apparently, like, she was a fucking badass. She was a fucking...
Had Jedi lightsabers and shit
Hell
from people,
yeah.
Jedi she killed.
She was a bad bitch.
Jango Fett was supposedly badass, but... Okay, we can't say that because he got wiped out by fucking Sam Jackson, so... The only one better to get wiped out by would be Yoda.
Did you know why he has a purple lightsaber in that movie?
Because he wanted everybody to know who he was from a distance.
No, he just asked for it. And he's like, if I'm doing this, I want a fucking purple lightsaber, motherfucker. And they're like, okay, we'll give you a purple lightsaber.
All right.
Shit, calm down.
Shit, when you get the lightsabers, the one concept that makes me roll my eyes is the black lightsaber.
It's possible.
I know, it's just but
more
it's
gray.
like it's like, dude, the black is the absence of light, guys. But that's getting nerd nitpicking.
Yeah.
But it's still like, really?
What about the clear lightsaber? You never know if it's on or not.
It's like, fuck.
This was your father's. Oh, fuck, his head went. Oh, I guess we need another hope.
Didn't know it was on.
Where's Leia at? Where's that bitch at? Oh, it's just a hologram. She can't do shit. Fuck.
You fucking braless bitch.
Nice.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. She fucking didn't wear a bra during production.
Yeah, one of the scenes that she was running, they had to fucking like retape it, and then finally someone was like, "Come here,"
Fucking get the gaffer's tape.
and taped her down.
Damn it. Fuck production. Just let it fly.
Yeah.
We would have hit a whole new market. You would have been selling fucking Princess Leia dolls with bouncy boobs.
I'm pretty sure they just opened the fucking dolls up anyways to see if they were there.
But they're still not hip because they still haven't got the Rey figurine for Star Wars Monopoly yet.
Really?
Yeah, man. Everybody's like, wait a minute. She's like one of the main characters and she doesn't have a figure in the new Star Wars Monopoly? I guess dudes are easier to manufacture. Less surface mass on the chest, I guess.
Did you know that she didn't wear underwear because George Lucas said there's no underwear in space?
I think George Lucas just wanted some after hours access.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a busy man. I got a movie to direct. I don't have time to pull off panties.
Here's some drugs so you love me. Let's just say she loved him a lot.
Or maybe Harrison Ford's like, well, I'm trying to get this Fisher bitch. Can you like tell her not to wear underwear because I want to really hit it? And if I say it, it's going to look sleazy, but you're the director, so.
And can you put a hidden compartment in Jabba the Hutt so I could stick my penis in her when she's not looking?
I could just see that too. Be like, okay, you're a slave now. So what do you what does a slave wear? I know. Brass bikini.
And you know what I want? Like, just thinking about that, I wonder if like the chemical reaction with her sweat, and she turned her body all green and shit. Am I the only one that thought about that?
Well, no. See, didn't you know that's how they discovered bronzer? It was just an on-set accident.
Huh?
Thank you, Star Wars.
The more you know.
Oh, we're back in America now.
Fuck.
No, we're in a galaxy far away, so it'd have to be a Death Star. It comes by and just blows up the words. More you know.
Fucking typewriter.
Pod racer.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man, he wanted that fucking thing in that movie since like day one, since first Star Wars. Shows you the power of persistence.
It was in the first Star Wars.
No, I
Phantom
mean,
Menace.
since the very first Star Wars movie ever made.
Oh.
More you know.
The fourth one.
Shit, I just like Star Wars until one day I was on a bus when I was in school listening to people talk about it, and they're like, oh yeah, man, that band at Jabba's Hut, they're named Max Rebo and I forget the rest of it. And I was like, oh my, there's more to know about Star Wars? And then, fuck, it was done after that point. Fuck, dude. I was just like reading, I've like read the Star Wars encyclopedia.
Yeah, I remember
I
getting those all the time.
I remember telling my girlfriend, I was like, hey, spoiler, Anakin turned into Darth Vader. And she's like, what? Because she'd never seen 4, 5, and 6, so she had no fucking clue.
Shit, that was my childhood, dude.
See, that's always a question, too. It's like with my daughters, how do you show the movies? In order or the way I saw it growing up?
The way they came out, like 100%. Like I don't.
Well, now that they're all out, I'd rather just go 1 through 6.
Yeah, but I mean, for your first time watching, which, how do you do it?
1 through 6. Because then it's just a big prequel, and I hate watching prequels.
Yeah, but shit, by the time they get done with Phantom Menace, they might not want to watch the rest of it. I'm like, this is what you're fucking all up about? At least in with the good stuff. That way they'll put up with the
I'd
suck.
be like, shh, give it one more movie.
Give one more movie.
Wait till the end, till they're all in the fucking arena, and then when fucking Yoda starts fighting, hell yeah.
We've been 3 movies in. I mean, him turning into Darth Vader, that was kind of cool. Like, it gets better. But now you got to fit Rogue One in there because it fucking ties right in.
Yeah, that's between 3 and 4.
Oh, but that was, oh man, dude. It was a good movie, and then got really good. That fucking last minute with Vader,
that
oh
was
my
the
God.
best fucking part was Vader. Hell yeah.
I haven't seen
Fucking
it.
Kevin Smith's like, that's like the best minute of cinema in 2017.
Ever. Like the second Vader came out and it was like, yes! Yeah, like everyone in the movie theater was fucking cheering. Fucking all of us grown men were starting to fucking cry. Like, it's so
Well, think about it, too. I mean, you just went through fucking 3 prequel movies, where, for the most part, he was kind of a whiny little bitch until he became badass in Vader. So, for a whole generation, they're like, who is this fucking dude? Everybody's like, he's so badass. Kind of have to reassert that, like, the dude's the baddest dude in the galaxy.
And I think that's why one reason to like watch the Star Wars movies like the way they came out is because you get perceived as Yoda is supposed to be this like end all be all fucking thing, and then in course in Attack of the Clones and shit, you really see him in his like young-ish prime, where he's fighting fucking Dooku and shit. And I think that was, I mean, I like that. I thought that was kind of cool.
That was the second one.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which one did I say?
Yeah, you're right. Second one.
Okay. For a second,
You didn't say anyone. I was just telling you. You didn't.
I know. I mean,
specifically.
I kind of lean with Trent and doing 4, 5, and 6 first. I'm one of those guys that for some weird reason, I kind of like watching something and then going back to watch a prequel movie and then see them throw the little Easter eggs and tie-ins to the older movies. Like, shit, I popped whenever in Attack of the Clones when they showed the Death Star, little Death Star play. I was like, oh, it's a Death Star.
And then fucking when Anakin was, when he went and killed all those fucking Tusken Raiders or whatever in that village. And then in the shadow of one of their fucking huts was a shadow outline of Darth Vader's helmet.
Yeah.
That was fucking amazing. Because it was like, wow. Like, check this shit out, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to have to rewatch that movie because I don't remember that.
Hell yeah.
No, I see where you guys are coming from, and I can see why you guys hate the first 3 movies. But that's why I would show somebody 1, 2, and
Get the
3,
worst out
4,
and then
5, and 6. Yeah.
and then a high note.
Because from somebody's point of view who hasn't seen it, they'd see why, he became evil and whatnot. It was really the loss of Panda Bear or whatnot. Oh, he's crying.
What a bitch.
But no, it really was. The loss of his mother kind of made him a little dark and, go seeking those truths and whatnot, and then it was loss of Padme. I almost said Panda Bear again. And then that's what made him, completely fucking heartless and didn't give a shit. Just that guy wearing that black armor.
Hell yeah.
And also you got to see a good look of what he looked like, before he was all grayish and nasty before he got in armor.
Oh, dude, that was even. It's funny that you mentioned fucking the way. I thought that was a cool part of Rogue One too, when they go to visit Vader and you first see him in the fucking back the tank, just fucking floating there out of the armor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, like this dude's not always in that fucking shit all the time. Like he's got to take it off at some point.
Right.
And it was like, that's cool.
Probably smells like burnt bacon and shit.
Probably fucking they probably have to clean that bitch out. And, really Vaseline that booger.
They're gonna have to force him out.
I'm surprised. I mean, for as clever as Palpatine is, I'm surprised whenever Anakin's in there just soaking, he doesn't throw in a whole bunch of pinto beans. He's got this built-in ham hock. Like, I just want some beans and cornbread tonight. So,
oh, not right now. I've got things on my mind. Death Star. It's like, sorry.
Could you imagine if he was a little still emo-ish like Anakin?
he's like, he gets
he's like, Sidious, why are we even living?
It's like, oh God, you've been talking to Kylo, haven't you? You need to knock it off. You need to stop.
I just think like when he goes to shoot Luke during the Death Star battle and fucking Han shoots him away, I can see him be like, I'll be back. Sooner or later.
And then he turns on the smith. How soon is now?
Figures somebody would shoot it out of my hand. I'm never gonna have any luck at this.
He's sitting in this chamber and he's all upset and he fucking pulls out his lightsaber, sticks his arm out. And
it solders the wound. It's not working.
I've seen Rambo do this. It doesn't work.
I would dye my hair black, but I don't have hair.
It's like everyone thinks fucking Vader's got Tourette's and shit, but he's pretending to swoop his bangs over.
And he's sitting in this thing when he's chilling out. Nobody's bothering him. He's listening to the fucking Cure. Every night I burn. And he's like, oh, sorry, wrong song.
Boom, doon, doon. No, he's like, Palpatine's all like, is that eyeliner on your fucking mask? It expresses my image.
You don't know who I am. You don't get it.
I miss Jar Jar.
Vader, you do know that we can produce other colors for your suit. I know, but black is just me. It speaks to my soul.
Can we make it blacker? What's blacker than black?
Palpatine's like, oh, I knew I should have just resurrected Darth Maul. He didn't say anything and he kicked ass.
Can we make it see-through? Because everybody could see through my heart.
I'm a human and I deserve to be loved.
One day a year on the Executor, his Star Destroyer, they have fucking like poetry night, and he just like, this is something I wrote for my lost love, Padme. My heart still burns for you, even though my outside is charred. Our love was so deep, like the blackness of my heart. Just like, and the stormtroopers are like, oh, do you think we should leave? Like, no, I don't want to get choked out. Let's just stay here. With bongos, fucking Admiral Piet's in the back, fucking hitting bongos.
Now that you are gone, I know I was wrong.
Everyone's
Padme. I need you.
He goes to fight Obi-Wan on the Death Star. You still don't understand me. Fucking hacks him in half.
You are wrong, Anakin. I know that.
Not a conformist.
That's why I didn't wear white like the other troopers.
You're gonna conform to those other Jedis? No. Because it's not worth it.
The Jedis are like the new hipsters.
You see them wearing those god awful robes.
And then like when you're like learning, you have to have like a stupid braid. Like no.
Dude, I mean, that's funny you say that because I just always thought to myself looking at Yoda, I'm like, there's no way that fucking dude isn't baked 24/7.
Shit.
That's why he talks funny. It's not because of his language. It's because he's so fucked up, so burnt out. He's like the Jerry Garcia of fucking Star Wars. He goes back to his room. I'll be all right.
He's got a big ass peace pipe and shit, you know?
Good chronic this is.
Fucking, he pulls little
Rolls like a pencil it does.
hallucinogens off his fucking cane. See, that's the thing. He didn't cut that stormtrooper, that clone trooper's head off on Kashyyyk because he knew that he was going to get attacked. He was just having some weird acid flashback, and he just fucking hacked the head off. And then Chewie, being Chewie's like, whatever. I mean, shit, you wouldn't hang around with a
Chewie,
fucking...
you speak English? Oh, I mean...
Hey, for being a Wookiee who rips people's arms off, I just figured Chewie would be like the most chill fucking dude on that ship. Han Solo's just like... I mean, you'd have to be. Think of all the shit you're like, this human just keeps fucking getting us into this shit.
Fuck that fucking pirate. He probably does fucking heroin.
I'm like, shit, dude, fuck.
They got that new stuff called death sticks.
Give me some of that shit.
Need to rethink your life.
I need to rethink my life.
I need to go find a wife. No, that's not... Okay, that works too. Would it still work? Would it still work if the guy's partially deaf?
You probably interpret it wrong. Yeah. I need to ring wife. What? We have that magazine here? No, we don't have that magazine here. I don't understand. Can you do it in sign language? So he's like doing the Jedi mind trick. I have to go to the toilet. No, that's not what I was saying. Oh, whatever.
God damn it.
You want me to stick me death stick up my ass? It's not really how they work.
And Obi-Wan's like,
Oh, no.
how much will you let me watch?
10 credits for 5 minutes.
He's just a boy.
Anakin, I'll be right back. I think I have a lead.
Obi-Wan, why were you in the bathroom for 10 minutes? It took him a little while. The Force was not strong with him.
I had to use my force, if you know what I mean.
He didn't know how to handle a lightsaber.
Hey, so when they get circumcised, do they get rid of the force skin?
Oh, dude, it's funny you bring that up. I had this old joke about the Jedi bris. You know, there's so many characters that have a middle name: Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ki, Adi, Mundi, whatever. Mm-hmm. The idea was that some Jedi,
Skywalker,
some Jedi, to show their devotion, would go do this Jedi bris, where they chop the foreskin off or whatever, but they do it with the lightsaber. And the catch was, the first sound out of your mouth when it happens, that's your middle name. Owan! That wasn't a good joke, but I always thought it was funny.
So, like, what if you go, like that?
That's your name.
Brian.
Oh, he's a Gungan. He's cool.
There goes my Wisa. You know what?
You're gonna need a bigger lightsaber for mine.
I don't totally hate Jar Jar Binks. I'll be honest. I don't totally
I don't know what the hate towards that guy is.
It was because they were trying to really put in an idiot character so little kids.
Yeah, they would get into it. I mean, but it's at the point. I mean, you're gonna find stupid characters. I think it's just.
But Star Wars really isn't a ha-ha comedy.
No, true.
There might be some smart ass
well, it's just they went a little too far.
Yeah.
There should be a Star Wars comedy.
I mean, and before Jar Jar,
there was Spaceballs.
Yes.
Now that's a parody.
Pizza the Hut. Hell
yeah.
But I mean, before Jar Jar, it kind of, to me, it felt like the characters that were kind of for the kids were C-3PO, R2-D2, and I guess Yoda.
A little runt and a gay man. What does that tell you?
That abnormality. Oh, Star Wars changed the future. That's what it is then. Because after Star Wars, gay marriage, gay marriage became legal. You know,
Scientology was born.
Yeah, all that shit, man.
Interracial sex. I mean, no, that was...
Yeah, segregation, not integration.
Oh shit.
Animals took back their freedom and fought the oppressive overseers.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Tornado likes that. Tornado likes being a free animal. Fuck them matadors. I fucking gore them and then I fuck them in the ass. I'm like, whoa, dude.
He went from Olay to who's gay.
It's like, hey.
That's what gay horses eat.
And that's what they say, man. Hey.
Gay horses don't eat. They eat, hey.
They want to say, hey-oh. I know the song's way up, but I was going with it. Fuck.
This is what I say. Oh.
That's how he got it.
Hey-oh, Jude.
Did you know he had not HIV, he had
He had HORSE.
HORSES.
God damn it. That must burn.
Did you know he actually was shooting up one time and the needle broke off and went into his fucking shit?
Who?
Anthony Kiedis.
Seriously?
Swear to God.
Oh, damn.
I believe it because Nikki Sixx has talked about shooting into his dick.
Yeah, he was really big into that shit. He gets blood transfusions now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, fuck, dude, man. There's always the bill comes due at some point.
Fucking the other day, it was National Awareness for Overdose Day, and from my childhood, my old neighbor, he died, and his funeral was on National OD Day, and no one knew what he died of up until the funeral, and everyone was like, "You guys want to know how Frank died?" And we're like, "Yeah, he died of heroin," and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" His funeral is on National Overdose Day, and his funeral was held at the Salvation Army.
Wow, that's that weird warped kind of serendipity. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck.
like, holy shit, dude! Like, fuck.
What if that was in his will? Don't hold my funeral until this day.
Oh shit.
Yo, what's in that chest freezer back there? You don't want to know.
Don't worry about it.
Don't want to know.
Why is it locked? It's because it's precious. Knock it off.
You got like Rocky Road in there? Fucking Chunky Monkey, Cherry Garcia. Dude. Fuck Ben and Jerry. $6 a fucking carton.
Yeah.
Fuck
For a
that
little
shit.
guy.
Yeah, for a little guy, $6.
My old lady sent me over. You were fucking waited on me. Sent me over to get some fucking Ben and Jerry's, and I went to go get a beer.
Definitely
like,
at a
what
convenience
the
store. It's
fuck?
even more, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm like, shit. You're getting the fucking generic shit. How about this? I'll just buy you some chocolate ice cream, and make your own fucking fudge.
Oh shit.
Says the guy who had to buy the name brand pickles.
Whoa, I had to, well, dude. I don't fuck with the pickles, dude. That'll get me fucking
He
kicked in
doesn't
the
fuck
balls.
with the pickles, but he fucks the pickles. He got scholastic. It's got the crunch. You hear that distinguished sound? That's a Vlasic pickle going up your ass.
And they are kosher, so the Jews can eat them. The Jews have the kosher pickles from the Vlasic.
So they can stick them up their ass too.
Indeed. Pickles up the ass. I think that's where we'll leave it. You can get a hold of us on Twitter at Talking About Junk. My personal Twitter is at TheDorkKC. Miles.
Mad Deep Junk.
Mr. Trent.
Guitar Junkie TM.
You can watch the podcast on YouTube. Hopefully at some point, if we get enough views or whatever, I can actually get like a Talking About Junk at YouTube.com or whatever. I have to double check on that one. But of course, you can subscribe to us on iTunes, and please give us a 5-star rating. And of course, just spread the junk. If you like what you hear, tell your friends.
Mm-hmm. It's like we're like a disease.
Yeah.
We want you to spread.
We're the good disease.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. If you have warts on your genitals, that's good. It's from us.
That's a little love bump on your ding dong.
Yep.
Catch you guys next week.